My name's Avery Canavan. I am 18 years old and I'm a freshman in college. I have been sailing since I was 8 years old and I'm a skipper.
Hi, my name is Ruby Gordon. I'm a junior at GW and I'm a crew on the women's team at the GW sailing team.
I'm Michaela. I am a senior. I'm 22. I am a crew and I have been sailing since I was 4, so 18 years.
My name's Kaylee. My age is 21 and I'm a sophomore. I've been sailing since I was probably in kindergarten, I think. But actually sailing since I was probably 10.
My name is Isla Van Duzen. I am a skipper for the GW sailing team. I am a junior at GW and I'm 21 years old.
Okay, so I've definitely noticed sexism in age and gender discrimination. I think I started noticing it my freshman year of high school when I really became more of a, that was when I switched into 420s and there were a lot less female skippers. That was when I first started noticing it, was especially when I started sailing for my high school team. I'm definitely taken a lot less seriously on the race course than I've noticed my sort of male skippers.
Very young age, growing up doing junior sailing programs, there are always more boys in the class, usually the only girl or one of the only 2 girls. And so you just immediately notice the different dynamic because you're outnumbered by boys.
And I first started noticing sexism in the sport when we were getting ready for regattas. The boys always got the better sails and I would get what was left over, even though I had seniority and a better track record than they did.
I noticed that sometimes when I'm going to try to find a spot on the line, the starting line, I will get yelled at much more aggressively than a guy that's sailing right next to me because guys think that they can sort of intimidate me easier.
I worked at a shipyard when I was 18 and it was pretty brutal. There were a lot of dudes there that just treated me and the other girl dockhands like shit.
I would say it's just a matter of how that I'm not taken as professionally and as seriously on the race course as some of my male skippers.
In college sailing, there's a really big focus on crew weight.
It's really a big factor with college, or just sailing in general for dinghies, is weight. And especially since I crew, and so you'll hear skippers say crews are dead weight in the boat, which is a lie. They want you to be light, and I've been asked how much I weigh all the time.
My skippers would ask me how much I weighed or other things when I first joined the team, which was really interesting because most of my skippers were guys. Of course, the larger guy would prefer to be with a smaller crew, but it was just I was getting told that I was too heavy to be a crew while I was sailing with these guys that were 190 pounds.
Right.
It definitely is not always a positive experience, right? That I'm thinking about my weight, or I'm thinking about whether or not I'm getting taken seriously in terms of tactics or other things by the boys on the team. Doesn't make me love the sport, that aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's everyone else. I know I struggle with being aggressive on the course, and not because I don't want to appear
You can say it.
Okay, I don't want to appear as though I'm a bitch on the course. I'm very scared of coming across that way, and that just should not be a factor because that's not something guys think about. They're as aggressive and rude as they want.
The old men are just confused about your presence. I did the Bermuda race in 2018 and I was on a boat with one other girl who was the captain. She's my best friend and we were 18 at the time. And then we had 4 boys on board who were all under 20. So we were a young boat, and also one of the only boats with a female captain. And so we got to Bermuda and everyone was pretty shocked that we got there. And before we even left, people were shocked that we were doing it. So
F-18 league that I sail in, I am on the only female boat with the other girl that I sail with. So it's just her and I, and everyone else is men. And the only reason we have access to it is because we're girls. So they did a scholarship for women in sailing to expand the program to women, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But now we're just the only girls. It's pretty demeaning as a woman to be okay, cool. One of the only reasons I'm here is because we have to have a girl on the boat.
Just say, yeah, for any girl that's looking to start sailing, or looking to race competitively at like a collegiate or high school level, definitely do it. Don't be intimidated by the fact that it's a male dominated sport. Guys are intimidating, but they're not that scary, and you can, like, if you make your presence known, then they'll back down pretty quick.
I would say don't hold back, and especially when you're younger and you're like maybe intimidated or shy around boys. I mean, they're all just little boys. Like, they don't know what's going on either. So they're just as lost as you are. And I think if you can just like get in there with them and stick with it, then
Always take any opportunity to sail. Like, no matter what, just take it, because it leads you to better and bigger things, even if the first one sucks. So if somebody asks you to sail, just say yes every single time.
I don't know. I'm pretty bad at the whole advice thing,
It's
but
okay.
I don't know. Just stick with it, I guess. Have fun.
And then is there anything you'd like to say to like men and boys in the sport in general?
Just be a decent human being. Like, there's not much more than that. I feel like we're getting to a place now where kids that are boys or anyone that's our age is a lot more accepting and open to all of it. It's more of a problem just like the older generation. So I guess standing up for your female friends, if you are a boy, to the older man that is maybe saying something to like your friend or your teammate or your colleague.
Just be nice, be human to other people, because it's like all you can ask for, really.